We're going on a trip today. Just for a little while. Can you hear her purring? It's very loud. We're going on a little road trip with the cats. Good morning, by the way. We had a tumultuous morning. We packed everything nicely, everything neatly, and then as we're bringing the cats down into their new abode, which is this awesome dog cage, they were very ungrateful and they peed. First, Nao peed on Sherry because Sherry refused to put her in a cage or in her carrying container to move her. Sherry just tried to bring her down in her arms, and so Nao peed all over her. And then Louie got into the cage fine, and then after a few seconds of hanging out, he decided he would like to pee now. And then so that's the story of Louie peeing. We had to throw away his cat bed, which Nao loves. That's her favorite bed. We had to throw it away because he peed all over it. If you own a cat, you may know this. Cat pee stays forever. It's the worst thing ever. Wash it 100 times, you'll always have cat pee smell. Sherry just walked into the Timmy Ho's to get a little bit of breakfast for herself while we sit in here. It doesn't smell like cat pee too bad in the vehicle, which is good news. But yeah, he won't stop yelling. He's not happy about something. Probably traveling. He's not happy about that. Okay, here's the update. We're on the ferry now. We had to pull over on the highway for an emergency stop because Lewis dropped 6 lumpy poops in the middle of the cage because he was just displeased, I guess. Yep. So we cleaned that up and then we got back on the road and we almost missed our ferry, but we made it. So we're now doing something that we shouldn't be doing. We're staying in the car, but it's because they won't let us go upstairs. I mean, they won't let us be parked upstairs because there wasn't space, I guess. We were too late. So we paid for a reservation that was, you know, technically we missed it by 15 minutes. That's on us for sure, but we had an emergency. And then, but yeah, we don't get a refund for that. They just take the money. They're like, all right, thanks for the money, I guess. And then they jam us in the lower deck where we have to leave our cats here. So we're going to stay in here as long as we can. I mean, we're going to follow the rules. If they come and kick us out of here, we'll just leave, I guess. But we're going to stay with our cats as long as we can. So
yeah, because we can't take them out into the dog area. That's
correct.
what they suggest.
That's what they want us to do.
And you're like, no, I have cats.
Yeah.
They would put their pants.
Exactly. So secondly, there are also several other people around us still in their cars. And I saw the guy, I guess somebody said they were going to sleep in the car. So the guy was like, all right, just stay, I guess. Wow, cool standards. Equal for everyone, I guess. We're here with the cats. We put the box in the cage so they won't keep dumping on the floor. And then,
Louie and Nao are both in the little house
right
now.
I don't know if you guys can see the little house. That's Nao's little house that she's always had. They're both in there right now. It normally comfortably sits just one, but there's 2 of them in there. And Lewis is just weird like that. He likes to jam in there. And yeah, that's where we're at now. It's about another hour for our ferry ride here. We're just gonna chill and relax and just be together with the cats and us and everything. I think the cats do like the cage system better than the old totes we used to put them in, like their carrying cages. Nao seems to be comfortable now, which she just found her little niche. But I'm gonna have to buy a new bed for them going forward. I'm gonna have to buy a new bed for them going forward because we had to throw the other one out. It was just totally pee-peed. We'll talk to you guys when we get to Nanaimo. Some Burger King. It was great. It's Wednesday, so it's Wednesday. I was gonna say $5. It's not $5 foot long. It's Wednesday Whopper, and I had a great time eating it. There's Sherry driving now. She had to become the pilot because I had to eat my food. Cats are doing okay. They're just kind of hanging out. They're looking hilarious. They're in their little prison. I'm sure they're not loving that, but they seem very content now.
Ooh, this guy's right.
That's all that matters. Look how close this truck is to us. Terrifying. Also, so we have a new development. We have a problem that's developed. We put the iPad in the glove box, and now it won't open. So, I'm gonna spend the next hour for the drive trying to figure that out. where we're going. And the rain is coming down hard. Just listen to that rain.
Still that pour.
And look at these 2 cats. One up there, one down there. A couple loaves of bread. Just have to wedge together onto this one.
Yeah, but she was there first.
Yeah, of course.
He's just trying to be where she is.
He just wants to be with her so he's more comfortable. Neo's making funny faces. We're almost there, guys. Destination. Cats are just getting settled. Neo's running wild. And here's Mr. Not So Wild. There he is. He'll come out eventually. He's been walking around. That's it. That's our long journey, our 4-hour trip. We're here now for the next couple days, so see you in a little bit. The laugh quiz. Oh. This guy is zooping and pooping. Well, I'm gonna zoop him. Wait, he doesn't even have a license plate. Just his e-bike. Guess he liked that. Okay, so we discovered just now while Googling restaurants in Campbell River that one of the best rated restaurants here is the Chinese buffet. So we were gonna go there.
That's the one I've been to many times.
I've never been there and she's never told me about it before. And so...
We pass it every time we come home.
And we've never drove into the building before. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That would be a crash,
So we looked at the menu, and apparently there's no buffet except for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday anyways.
And the buffet is worth it, so I might as well wait till the buffet.
But the problem is my belly is very hungry right now, so I want to eat food, but apparently I have to wait till tomorrow to eat food.
That's
so I'll see you guys.
Right.
We'll check in tomorrow when I've eaten food. Okay, so Sherry allowed me to have some lunch today. We found a Japanese restaurant. It's 4 point several stars. We're gonna try it. I'm just craving noodles and soup, so that's why I'm here. I got a udon. Sherry got some tea, and we made a big mess of it. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty hungry, so that's all that matters. I had a Bueno bar. Yum yum yum. Now I'm ready to eat food, and then we're gonna go visit Granny after. That's the plan, at least. I must say, one thing about this restaurant is it's got very nice decorations. Lots of the cherry blossoms. It's beautiful. When you walk in, actually, there's cherry blossoms all over the wall. It's lovely. Okay, while we were waiting for our food, we found this coffee news for Campbell River, news to be enjoyed while dining. So let's do a little enjoy. What's first on the list here?
Horoscopes.
Oh, horoscopes. I'm Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Share your tactics. Communicate your enthusiasm and be more receptive to the opinions of others. You may find some connections that you might have overlooked. I like that. Leo. You may need to take time to reflect a little more deeply on your situation. You might gain a better understanding of what is really important to you and be able to make changes. Well, I am making changes.
That's true, we are making changes.
In the new year.
Yeah.
On the lighter side, it says...
It's pretty interesting, actually, when you look at the news.
The best way to get a seat on a bus is to become a bus driver. How many actors does it take to change a light bulb? Just one. They don't like to share the spotlight.
No.
My new car is something that will last a lifetime. Monthly payments. That rooster...
Are these jokes? I don't get it.
I guess. Just is on the lighter side.
Oh, okay.
That rooster is so lazy. He waits for another rooster to crow, and then he nods his head.
What?
I don't know.
This is like a super long thing, eh? Food has arrived. It's begun. when we got here, this restaurant was completely empty, and that's usually for me a bad sign. But good stars rating on Google review, so I'm looking forward to it. But the other thing is, it's a small town, so you know it's the middle of a work week. I'm not surprised there's not a lot of people here, but here we go. Okay, we're back in the car. I'm pretty full. Had some udon. Anyway, on the way out, I cannot. We experienced some high school boys scolding each other for politeness. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
So they gave us these chocolates at the end
instead of... Not the high school boys.
No, yeah, no, sorry. The restaurant gives us chocolates at the end of the meal instead of events. And those boys must have got some chocolates too. And as we're walking by after we paid, we hear one boy go, "No!" Wait, what did he say?
Yeah, he's like, "No, I'm not gonna give you a chocolate."
And he's like, and the guy's like, "Why?" He's like, "Because you're not asking me politely." And then he was like, the guy was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "You're not asking politely." And so the boy who was asking was like, "Well, can I please have a chocolate?" And he's like, "Sure, now you can." God, I'm not your dad.
It was amazing.
It was really interesting because they're clearly like young, not thugs, but just like young jockey looking kind of boys.
Like gangster thinking. They're
Not
gangster
even.
type.
Not even.
Well, they got the hats and the tall
yeah. And then
cool guys.
Yeah, and then we left, and it was fascinating to see that experience.
You stop there, sir?
You got a stop sign, sir. Oh,
yeah,
you should. Yeah, that's it. So we had a pretty decent. I'll admit it. It wasn't the best.
Well, we've had worse in Vancouver.
Exactly. So. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like.
I mean, it wasn't amazing.
No.
We've had better, but.
But the price was okay, and you know, flavor-wise, I went to Flavor Town, not Flavor City, just Flavor Town. We're gonna go see Granny now, so we'll see you guys later. You guys want to hear my remix? It's from a song from Aladdin. It goes like this. You never had a friend, never had a friend. Never had a friend, never had a friend. Never had a friend, never had a friend. Never, ever, ever had a friend.
You did that so bad. Never, ever had a friend.
But don't like me.
Tomorrow.
We're allowed to eat lunch now. We're going to get some buffet at a restaurant called the Driftwood Restaurant.
Yeah, this was good.
What a weird name.
The Driftwood Restaurant.
It's got high star rating reviews.
For sale.
We were warned though that it's new owners.
And it might not taste like how I remember.
But, I mean, a buffet is a buffet. And that's all I gotta say. See, when we're in there, I'm kind of awkward about filming in public and eating. But maybe I'll set up an incognito shot and you can watch the food go into my mouth hole. It's Chinese cuisine and Western cuisine. Sherry's describing it as Chinese food for white people. My true hope is that they have like fried chicken and gravy and chow mein. What they know.
We're on old people time right now. Buffet style.
I got a lot of fried chicken and I dropped a piece on the ground. I'm very embarrassed by that. I also overloaded. Plate number 2 is very different. Partial dessert, partial soup. Wonton soup. The flavor is good, just very salty. Too close. This is just water.
Keep drinking.
Sure.
No. Drink, I said. I want to get a
Drink, I said.
I want to get a close-up of the slurping.
That's terrible.
Keep going.
You can also use the zoom instead of getting it closer.
Action cam. Okay, take a slurp.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Another.
Another. I'm full. Plate number 3. Tuna lima bars. Single chinga wing. Chinging wing.
What did you just
Chicken
say?
wing.
Also, you know this stuff's full of MSG, so it's going to be super filling.
MSG is just seaweed extract.
Is what?
Seaweed extract.
You heard it here, folks.
I'm gonna debunk it right now.
We busted it.
It's not even a chemical. I mean, technically it's a chemical, but it's just dried seaweed extract. It's a flavor extract. Doesn't do anything except make stuff taste better.
Truth.
Why would you want it to taste better?
But it also fills you up.
That's it. We're done.
We call this bone soup. We done.
We done, as Sherry would say. We're going for a quick little walk here. She's promising that we're gonna see a bear in the wild.
Wait a second.
She promised it. So, my quick...
These are from Wings.
Wait, what?
They choked me.
There's several dogs and cars around us right now as we're walking. So, yeah, quick thoughts and reviews on that meal. It was quite tasty, actually. 15 bucks for adult lunch buffet. All you can eat, obviously. We had, you know, one full plate and then a couple small mini plates to go.
I opened my fortune.
We were supposed to do it together, but that's fine as well.
I haven't read it yet.
All right, well, you can read your fortune cookie after I'm done talking about the food.
Show the shot.
Okay, well, here's a shot that I'm showing.
There used to be bears that live here.
This is kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's very creepy.
Go for a little walk, I guess. Walk off the Chinese food.
It says no trespassing. That's when you know.
Okay, so quick review. Plate number 1. You'll see a quick glimpse of it. Is this supposed to be like a bird cage?
It was supposed to be something at one point.
I think it's a chicken cage.
There used to be animals here.
Creepy. Okay, so my first plate, there was fried rice. I had the deep fried chicken, which was the star of the meal. I had some fried prawns, I think that's what it was, but they left a dookie in it.
What?
Huh.
For me, it was the chow mein.
Yeah, she loved the chow mein. They left the dookie, that line of dookie on the spine of the shrimp in it, which kind of made me sad, but you can't taste that. It's no big deal. Still okay. I also had their zucchini and their ginger beef, and ginger beef was good. I quite liked it. It was a little salty for me, but it was still tasty. I thought, okay, overall review of the food in general, good flavor, plus a little too much salt on everything.
That's the western part of that.
Yeah, across the camera. But yeah, overall, you know, I'd come back again. I quite liked that. It was nice. It was quiet. There were very few people. We were the youngest people there, and also the Asianist person was me. Just the workers and the...
Okay, let's do this.
All right, shall I go ahead and read yours?
That's French. You are going to pass a difficult test.
Okay, what's mine say? My second plate was a deviation because I thought I would expand my belly a little bit. And I had a couple Nanaimo bars, which were also very tasty. They had I don't think they were made there, the Nanaimo bars, sadly enough, but they were good. They cut them to little bite-sized crumblies so that I was able to nosh on a piece at a time here, no problemo. And then they had the classic buffet jello, which was terrible. I had to eat it.
Loved it.
I had to eat it because it's just in my heart to eat those things. This is true. These fortune cookies are from Wings, which is a different restaurant entirely. Okay, my fortune says, it is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. They're talking about the Chinese food I was eating.
Or maybe, for me, they're talking about eating better.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm gonna pass a difficult test.
Yeah, maybe. And then I also had some fruit. They had some fruit medley. It was kind of disappointing. The watermelon was looking bad. Cantaloupe was kind of crunchy. It was not amazing. But I also got myself a bowl of that wonton soup. You can see and you hear me commenting in there. Tastes good, but very salty again.
I like salt.
Yeah, so final plate. 2 Nanaimo bars, slices, I guess, and another chicken wing. I want to talk about the chicken wings really quick. They were the star of the meal. The chicken wings were crunchy, they were juicy, they were yummy, good flavor, not too salty, surprisingly. The only thing about them was they used the same batter on those chicken wings as every other deep fried item, it seems like. So it's almost like I was eating fish and chip batter over my chicken wing.
But that's like some Japanese restaurants will use tempura batter for
But that's for like, that's specific, that's for like karage.
No, like I mean,
I agree,
some restaurants will just use one batter for like everything.
You're right, that's true. But yeah, it was just odd to have a batter around my chicken wing, but it was still good, facing away from the light. So that's it, we're gonna go back home, hang out with the cats. That's my food review. It's called the Driftwood Restaurant in Campbell River. If you guys want some, you know, pretty decent Chinese food in buffet style, come on down. It's good value if you eat a lot. Okay, we're back at the house right now. I'm gonna do a quick show and tell of our sweet Wrangler setup. You can go inside. And it's just with the new space in our Rangie, we decided to not travel the cats in their own individual totes. We got this dog cage. It's actually a dog cage for small to medium sized dogs. And it looks kind of small here, but you can see it takes off most of our back. It's kind of dirty right now because of cats. But we were able to fit the litter box in there and a cat bed and a cat Naomi's house. And that's how we travel them this time. It's nice to have them be together instead of struggling to, well, not struggling, but instead of having them be sad staring at each other in the back seat while we bump and drive along. Instead, we got this big old cage, and that's how we're gonna get it home with them as well. Just wanted to show that really quick. Let's head inside.
Day 4.
Hey!
We're
all bundled up, and we're gonna go to
It's like a little market.
A Christmas market.
Yeah.
We'll see you there.
And my mom is singing there.
And her mom is singing there. My back hurts. Yeah, boy, got that right. So we're almost at the Christmas market situation. We had to park pretty far away. There was no close by parking. Sherry decided, well, we saw there was a park nearby and Sherry's like, I know that park. So we decided to park at that park. Now we're just walking to the venue. I kind of saw a glimpse of it when we're going by. It just kind of looks like, I don't know how to describe it. You'll see it. I'll give you guys a look. I think they're selling some stuff. There's hot chocolate. And then Sherry's mom is singing with her choir. So let's go take a look. A lot of Christmassy things. Please keep off the grass. Don't touch. Oh, I see Santa Claus. Well, I didn't think I'd be so excited to see him. To our no dramas.
You've been naughty or
Pretty cool little train.
Yeah.
Cool. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. Let's keep moving. Look at Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Cool Ferris wheel. I've never seen the ocean portrayed as part of a Christmas village, but that's really cool. Comox. Oh, it's beautiful. Courtney. All the towns of the island. Wait for it. I thought this guy, look, he's hugging. Thought he was alive for a second. Got myself very scared. Campbell River, that's home. Very cool. Santa Land. These are very meticulously crafted, it appears. Forbidden Plateau, Cumberland, lots of work done. So it looks like there's a photo op here. Man. Hey, go. How's it going? He hugged me too. He released his grip. Okay, we're walking back to our car now. It's a pretty good song singing from Sherry's mom. I'm very disappointed because I missed my favorite song, which is Christmas in Killarney. That's it. That's my only thing I have to say about it. So it's a tradition around here when we come to Campbell River. And we always have to stop at this little shop. It's called Nighttime News. It's called Nighttime News, but they close at 9 p.m. So you know how it is. But we get these little dip cones because they're nice and tasty. That's the whole thing. It's just tasty,
Good fun.
regular, soft serve ice cream dipped in a candy coating. If you come to Campbell River, stop by Nighttime News, get yourself a dip cone. You won't regret it.
Take your plate from the table.
The sweat from his brow.
well, look at this big.
These are some slabs, dude.
That's for that's what we call the big boy.
That's right. The transfer. Success. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Cries of joy.
Aw, slam dunk. That's the end of our journey here in Campbell River. We are heading home. Sherry's sister always waves to us a million times. Bye, Val. We got the cats back in their cage. Took a hell of a time to do it because they are cats. But yeah, we're going home. It's gonna be a long journey home, so stay stay tuned. We're gonna do some reviewing right now because I just remembered I was gonna do that. I actually want to review Frozen 2,
That was
the
good.
movie we saw last night. It was actually really good.
Oh, show the waves real
Oh,
quick.
look at the waves really quick. Some would say those are some wild tides.
Oh my gosh, look how high they are.
Look at how high those wild tides are.
Do you see them?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes when I was little, the waves used to scare me, and I used to think that they would just like wash right over the road. And then I realized that does happen here in Campbell River.
And then she got really scared.
And then I got really scared, but our house is a little far up enough that we're okay from that. But if there was ever a tsunami from an earthquake, we probably wouldn't be okay.
So we had to buy a new bed. We did get a new bed for Lewis here. I kind of jammed it there between. Neo seems to really like it. She was using it every day since we bought it at the house. But yeah, so the review of Frozen 2. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I have never really paid attention, watched the first Frozen film. The last time I watched it was with my friend Jennifer Hansen at like 3 in the morning while we're doing security duty. If you want to see a little check-in of what we look like at 4 or 5 in the morning, check out the playlist for our 5 a.m. check-ins. The movie was good. It felt like a superhero movie, which I really liked.
I liked how a lot of the time sequels never own up to the first one, or you're always comparing or what have you. But with this one, I felt like it stood alone as its own movie, and like the story was different enough and everything was different enough that it made you satisfied as a sequel.
I would say you wouldn't have had to watch the first one to watch that one.
Yeah.
It would be good if you watched the first one. No spoilers, but there was a cheeky, quick recap of the first movie that occurred in the second movie, which was very clever and very fun. And I loved that part. But
oops.
I was crying. It felt like a superhero movie with a lot of tender moments and a lot of very epic moments that I thought I didn't expect, really, to be honest.
Yeah, part of me was like, is this a Marvel movie?
Yeah, the music was good as well. There were definitely some bangers in the list. Several forgettable songs that I don't remember anything about, but there was one, that was the standout one, that Christoph sang about being in the woods.
I thought it was very clever.
Yeah.
You could tell, yes, Christoph needs a solo, but they did it in a way that was, I don't want to give away anything, but it was a parody kind of solo.
Yeah, it was very cheeky and it was funny and it was also a catchy tune. What I believe is the signature song from the movie is
like
Into
the new Let Go.
Yeah, the new Let It Go, Into the Unknown. Very good, very catchy.
Good.
I really like it. It's just another pop punk rock song, which is surprising as well coming out of a Disney movie. But at the end, during the credits, if you stay long enough, it's not a spoiler, it's just at the beginning of the credits, they start playing the celebrity or the artist version, not from the movie, and it's Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco singing it, and he is singing in the same key, from what we can tell, as the Idina Menzel version, and he is wailing. He's in his mix, he's using his belt, he's using his falsetto, and it sounds amazing. So I had to buy the song right away. I accidentally bought the instrumental version, and then I bought his version, and then Sherry's like, wait, let me hear the Idina version yet, so I bought that version too. I should have just bought the whole album instead of buying the 3 single songs, but I know that I'll be buying the whole album for my mom, because she loves Disney movies and their music, so I'll be buying the album for her, so I figured I wouldn't buy it twice. We're heading our way to the ferry. It's about a 2-hour ride almost. Cats will be meowing the whole way though. The whole la. Oh, Louis in the house now. We'll see you guys at the ferry, where I hate the ferry. Bye. We're at the ferry terminal. We're in line because we had a reservation. The great news is the boat's a half-hour late, so we'll be leaving at probably 1:30 instead of the 1 o'clock, which is fine. It's better than being stuck for like 5 hours, which has happened before. And with our reservation, we will be in the upper deck, so we will be able to hang out with the kitty cats, which are here. Looking very upset with me, of course. Yeah, Sherry went to the cafeteria to get some food and use the washroom and all that, and we'll tag out when she gets back. And yeah, the rain is coming down, and I just want to get home. We are getting on the boat now. It is 1:15, so it wasn't as late as they anticipated. I have the hiccups right now.
They said 1:30, so.
Yeah, but it's only 1:15, so not too bad. And then like a Sherry. And also, we're watching Boy Meets World on the iPad. Don't worry, it's paused while we're traveling. Look, they each have their own bed, but they insist on sleeping next to each other in the little house.
1 hour later.
Okay, we're in the ferry right now. We're halfway home, I think. We're gonna do, so over this weekend, quick review. I've been reading the Book of Mythicality, which is an excellent book. You guys, if you're a mythical beast, make sure you pick up this book and read it. I love it a lot. I read like 50, 60 pages over this last couple of days, and I got to this one page about the laughter compatibility test, which I think me and Sherry should do so that we can see if our laughter is compatible.
Wait, the sounds of laughter?
No. The following is a quiz to determine how compatible your sense of humor with your friends or enemies or spouses or siblings or anyone else really. Write down your answer separately and then compare at the end.
Okay.
Basically, just write A, B, C, or D as your answer, okay? Super straightforward. So I'll read the question out and then you can answer it. And then at the end we'll compare.
Oh, just write A, B, C, or D?
Yeah, according to what my answers are.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question. Which phrase is the funniest? Granny panties, jelly belly, crotch rocket, or poot? Just go ahead, don't say anything, just answer. Okay, next question. Which kitten-related scenario is funniest? A kitten in a business outfit. A kitten with devil horns and a goatee.
What?
Weird Al, a kitten wearing lederhosen, or a puppy on a kitten's grave.
Wait, what was the first one again?
A kitten in a business outfit. Which haircut is funniest? A, ponytail mullet on a businessman. B, bowl cut on a businesswoman. C, Weird Al curls on a baby. Or D,
that was me as a baby.
Mohawk on Jesus. Okay, 4. Which Schadenfreude moment is funniest? Your pushy, arrogant boss, A, doesn't know he has a booger hanging out of his nose. B, is not caught by the team during a team building trust fall. C, gets fired. Or D, pees his pants during a PowerPoint presentation. Question number 5. Which nickname is funniest? Biscuit, Bubbles, Rebecca.
What was that?
Rebecca.
Okay.
Like short for Rebecca.
Yeah, I got it.
Or D, Floss Boss.
Floss Boss? Oh, that's a tough one.
Okay, question number 6. Which dumb thing makes you laugh the most? A, a good pun. B, a knock-knock joke. C, an ironic t-shirt. Or D, poot. Question number 7. Which face is the funniest? Puffy cheeks. Fish lips. Taco tongue. Or fake redneck teeth. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, 3 more questions. Number 8. Which one of these characters is most likely to be funny? A, a clown. B, a stand-up comedian. C, a college professor who wears jeans. Or D, grandmother with a glass of whiskey. Next question. Which of these pranks is funny without crossing the line? A, scaring someone when they walk in the door late at night. B, cling wrap on the toilet seat.
I blacked out. Can you start again?
Which of these pranks is funny without crossing the line?
Oh, okay.
A, scaring someone when they walk in the door late at night. B, cling wrap on the toilet seat. C, writing poot on a sleeping friend's head. Or D, banana peel on the floor of a nursing home.
Yikes.
Okay, next question.
I have a bad feeling about our...
10. Last question.
Okay.
A dirty joke is funniest coming from A, a small child. B, a public official. C, you. Or D, a grandmother with a glass of whiskey.
Oh. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, so now it just goes like this. We have to see how many of the same answers we got.
Okay.
What'd you get for number 1? I put D.
Me too.
Okay. Number 2, I put A.
I put C. What was that one again?
The kitten one.
Oh yeah, I picked the lederhosen one.
Oh, I picked business. I
want to see a kitten in lederhosen.
Okay, 3. Which is, I put A.
I put B. What was that again?
Funniest haircut. Dude, business on a
I wanted the bowl cut on the businesswoman.
That's okay. Next question. I put A.
B.
He doesn't know he has a booger hanging by his nose.
And I said... Not
caught by the team during a team building exercise.
What was mine?
That one. Not caught by the team during a trust fall.
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
Well, how many do we have the same right now?
Oh.
See, one of us was supposed to keep track.
Oh, okay, so 1. Yes.
Okay, 1 is D.
2.
No.
C. So that was a no.
Yeah.
3, B.
Yeah, I put A.
No. 4.
I put A.
I put B. What was that one? Did we go through that?
Yeah, it's the funniest business.
Okay, yep.
Number 5. Which is the funniest nickname?
What'd you pick?
Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah, C.
Yeah.
Okay, next. 6. Which dumb thing makes you laugh the most? I put D.
Yeah.
Which is poot.
Yeah.
Number 7. Which is the funniest face? I put D.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. Number 8. What's funniest? I put C.
B.
Stand-up comedian.
Oh,
sorry, I put B. I put B. Sorry, I put B.
They make me laugh.
Yeah, that's right. Stand-up comedian. Okay, last 2 questions. 9 is C.
Yeah.
Writing poot.
Yeah.
It's just the word poot gets me.
Yeah, and I actually giggled out loud, so I was like, well, that's the one.
And then number 10.
D.
I put C.
What was C?
Me.
Oh, that makes sense.
Dirty jokes are funniest from me.
Well, they're not as funny from me.
Okay, how many did we get the same?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the same, and 4 not the same.
Oh, nice. So we got 6 matching answers. So between 6 and 9 answers the same. You are 2 halves of a comedic whole. Matching tattoos would not be out of the question.
We do!
We have that. We have matching tattoos. Okay, and then we'll just read really quick. We'll just read what what the results are. So if you got 10 answers the same, it just says you cheated.
You what?
You cheated.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because there's 5 answers the same. Fill up the cooler and throw on some tunes because you found a road trip, buddy. Between 3 and 4 answers the same. We're not saying you shouldn't be best friends, but we are saying that we hope you have a strong shared interest outside of comedy. Number 1, between 1 and 2, you probably share a third friend that both of you connect with better than each other. 0 answers the same. The fact that you grew up near each other and went to the same school is masking the truth. You are mortal enemies.
Oh my.
That's it. So that's the book. That's just a little excerpt from the book. No sponsor, obviously, but it's something I love, and I've decided I'm always going to shout out things that I love on my channel and on Twitch, etc. So guys, if you love being a mythical beast, get this book. Sherry got it for me last Christmas, and I'm finally reading it this Christmas.
That's how things go.
We're on the ferry. Like I said, we're almost home. Sort of. We still have a 20-minute drive after we get off the boat. So
that's not bad, though.
We'll be home shortly. My brother will be there waiting for me to help us load the cats upstairs. Almost there. Okay, we are home, and I totally forgot to finish vlogging because I was so excited to go back to streaming. We have just finished our stream for Monday. We're playing 7 Days to Die. My brother, Natalie, and I, Sherry and I, unpacked all of our stuff, and I'm currently, you can tell by the bright light on my face, I got a new toy for Christmas that I got to open a little bit early from Sherry's mom. Shout out to Kathy. And it's a ring light. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Some call it a halo light, I think, but it's just called a ring light on a box, and I love it. It looks really good. It just feels great. It makes me feel like a real streaming guy. And the other thing as well is now I have now I've laid out my office again. I'll show you guys really quick. This is now my stream layout. It's all in the corner. Got a cat bed there to attract views with my cats, and all the gears hooked up in the back here. And you can see there's a lot of cable work I still have to do to get it all fixed up. But otherwise, I'm quite pleased with this layout. Let's go see if Sherry is doing something. Wow. Did you use some of your Christmas gifts already? Did you take a sweet bath? Aw, yeah. And of course, Sherry gave me a haircut. Thank you, darling. And that's it. That was our holiday vacation to Campbell River and back. Bye. Just kidding. Let's go take a quick look at the cats because they're roaming around home right now, having a great time. Our house is kind of a mess. Don't worry about that. Look at Neo's hands. Hilarious. Where's Lewis? There's Neo. There's Neo sitting on top of the beanbag chair. That's one of her favorite spots in the old apartment, so I'm happy that she's in her favorite place. I think Louis may be in the closet, which is his favorite place. Yep, there he is. There's Louis. He's that blob in the corner there. So the whole family is home. We are happy to be home. We had a great vacation, but it's nice to finally get back. So for all of you guys, have a happy holiday. Whatever it is you celebrate, hope you have a great time doing it. And we'll see you guys on the next one, or we'll see you on the stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Bye forever.